من جامعة الأميرة نورة من رياض برودواي، تحديدا المسرح الأحمر، المسرح اللي بيقام فيه ذا ثريلر شو أو عرض مايكل جاكسون. اليوم حيكون عندنا تغطية مميزة ومقابلة مع شخصية جدا مهمة، الشخصية اللي صنعت هذا العرض. شخصية اليوم بدأت فكرة العرض من عام 1991، وسنة بعد سنة بدأت فكرة العرض تكبر ويصير تجمع سنوي لمحبين النجم العالمي مايكل جاكسون. وبالمناسبة النسخة الحالية من العرض بدأت عام 2006، يعني قبل ما يموت مايكل جاكسون. مايكل جاكسون حضر نسخة من هذا العرض في نسخته العاشرة أو في الأنيفرساري العاشر في أمريكا. كفاية مقدمات وكلام، الآن حنتعرف على الشخصية اللي صنعت The Thriller Show. Adrian Grant, welcome to Saudi Arabia and to Riyadh. I've learned this is your first time here. I hope you enjoy Riyadh. We are really excited to see the show, The Thriller Show. But before, we want to know what inspired the idea of The Thriller Show.
Michael Jackson, being the world's greatest entertainer and having such a fantastic musical catalogue, inspired me to create the show. I'd worked with Michael Jackson for over 21 years. Wow. I first met him in 1990 when he was recording the Dangerous album in Los Angeles. I was producing his fan magazine, and he invited me to Los Angeles to meet him. And I went to Record One Studios and went in there, and he thanked me for creating the magazine, and I thanked him for being Michael Jackson. And he was a really nice guy. He was really down to earth, and he played me some songs from the new album. Wow. I interviewed him for the fan magazine and took some photographs of him. And then at the end of the day, fan magazine, and then at the end of the day, he said, would I like to come to Neverland for lunch at the weekend? Wow. And I said, wow, that's amazing. And I, of course, jumped at the chance. And I remember to this very day going to Neverland for the first time, driving through these massive gates, and the first thing I saw were two chimpanzees rolling around in the grass. I saw some llamas and giraffes, and I said to the security guard, this isn't reality. And he said, well, this is reality for Michael Jackson. This is what he wakes up to every single day. And then it made me realise that, yeah, since the age of 11, Michael Jackson had been a superstar, and he could have pretty much what he wanted. And he created this fantastic fantasy land called Neverland, which wasn't just for himself, but for underprivileged children. He opened the gates to, and he helped many, many young people at the ranch, and it was a privilege to be there.
It must have been amazing to go to Neverland, and I'm sure one way or another it sparked the idea of the show. Can you tell us more of what you used to do with Michael in Neverland, and how did it all start?
Yeah, the first time I was there at Neverland, I had lunch with Michael, and he had some of his musicians from the Dangerous album there as well, and we were just talking general stuff. He was funny, and he always wanted to learn new stuff, and he's very knowledgeable. We watched a movie in his theatre, and we played some games in his arcade room, and then he said, come back to Neverland anytime. So every year I used to go back to Neverland, and we became good friends. And like I said, that was the first time was 1990, and the last time I went to Neverland was in 2007. Wow. So that was a really special place to go.
Nice. Spending hours and days in Neverland must have been a great opportunity to have such an idea. The idea of the Thriller Show started like you suggested it, or was it Michael?
It was my idea because I was doing the fan magazine, okay. And I thought after meeting Michael it'd be great to create a fan day, a celebration for Michael around his birthday, and we held this. The first one was held in London in 1991. Wow. And then it was held every year, and it got bigger and bigger, and fans from all over the world used to come to the fan celebration. And then in 2001 Michael came to the 10th anniversary. There was 3,000 fans from all over the world. Wow. Michael loved it. He said it was incredible, and he loved watching the performers on stage and the kids dressing up like him, singing his songs, and that gave me the idea to create Thriller Live.
تاريخ بداية العرض والفكرة كيف بدأت لما هو كان يروح in مايكل في نيفرلاند. الآن خلينا نتكلم على الشو. Now that we have known the history of the show and how it started, can you tell us a little bit about the show itself for people when to come? What shall they expect?
Thriller Live is the ultimate Michael Jackson celebration. It's a fantastic concert for the whole family. Okay. We take you on a journey through the hits of Michael Jackson. We have an amazing cast of 21 singers and dancers. Wow. And we start from I Want You Back and I'll Be There, the 4 hits they had with the Jackson 5, and we have an amazing little boy who comes on stage. And then we take you on a journey through Off the Wall and the Bad album and the Dangerous album and iconic scenes such as Beat It and Smooth Criminal and Thriller. We recreate those videos on stage, and we have amazing dancers, amazing musicians. It's all live, and yeah, it's just an ultimate celebration and tribute. And for me, we've played all over the world. We've been to 35 different Arabia, first time to Riyadh with the show, and we're really privileged to be here and playing for audiences which are really big fans of Michael Jackson. We've been all over the world with the show now. We've played in 35 different countries to over 5 million people, and everywhere we go the reaction is the same. Just people love his music, they love dancing, love singing to his songs, and I'm sure if you come and see the show you're going to have a fantastic time.
What is your expectations from the Saudi crowd coming to the show? What do you expect?
I think in Riyadh there have not been many concerts like Thriller. This is the first time that, you know, for a long time they've had this type of show. And for me, we had our opening night just yesterday, and just watching the audience respond and singing along to the songs and waving their arms in the air was fantastic. I mean, the response we got was fantastic, and I'm just lucky and proud that we can continue Michael Jackson's legacy all over the world.
كيف بدأت فكرة الشو وإيش ممكن تتوقعوا في الشو؟ Thank you very much, Adrian. We are looking forward to start the show now. Just let me tell the followers العرض في وسط الأسبوع عرض واحد، وفي الويكند حيكونوا عرضين. يوم الأحد والاثنين ما في عروض. العرض مستمر في موسم الرياض إلين 14 ديسمبر. تعالوا لا يفوتكم. الآن حتشوفوا مقتطفات بسيطة منه، حنحط لكم الرابط اللي تقدروا تشتروا منه التذاكر. Thank you again and we look forward to see you.
Thank you.